Good morning, dear students. In today's video, we will start chapter 21, the United Nations. And in this chapter, you are going to learn how the United Nations was formed, about the objectives and principles of the United Nations, about the main organs and agencies of the United Nations. So let us start. The First World War between 1914 to 1918 and the Second World War that was between 1939 to 45 caused a lot of devastation and destruction to the countries which were involved in these wars. In these wars, there was lot of loss for the countries who were involved in these two wars. The countries which did not participate in the war were also affected. Millions of people lost their lives during the two world wars. There were a lot of people killed during these wars. There was a need to find a way that would help prevent wars between countries. Means all the countries were trying to find that in future there should be no war like the first and second world war. The formation of the United Nations was one such step towards world peace. Means United Nations was formed to maintain world peace in future after First War and Second World War. Let us read about how the United Nations was formed and how it has helped to establish peace across of the world over the years. Means in this chapter we will learn how United Nations has been successful in maintaining peace in the world. So first we will learn about formation of the UN. It was after the First World War that many countries came together to form the League of Nations with an aim to bring about peace among the countries. Many countries tried to maintain peace after the First World War and they tried that there should be no next war. However, the League of Nations failed completely to bring peace to the world, which led to the Second World War. League of Nations was not successful in preventing the war and there was no use of League of Nations. The Second World War lasted for 6 years and caused more destruction than the First World War. And Second World War was more destructive. There was more loss in comparison to First World War. This brought many countries together to promote peace in the world. And after the Second World War, many countries realized that there was need of peace in the world. The League of Nations was replaced by another organization called the United Nations Organization. And in place of League of Nations, a new organization was formed and it was called United Nations Organization. In short form, we call it UNO. The aim of this organization was to bring about world peace. What was the aim of this organization, UNO? To bring about world peace, to maintain peace in the world. The name United Nations was given by Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was the 32nd president of the USA. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the 32nd president of USA and he gave the name United Nations. Means many nations being united, they formed an organization. The UN was established on 24th October 1945, which is celebrated as the United Nations Day. On 24th October every year, we celebrate United Nations Day. Next is principles of the UN. The following are the principles of the UN. What are the principles of the UN? There should be mutual support and respect among all the nations. The following are the principles. There should be mutual support and respect among all the nations. Between all the nations, there should be respect and mutual understanding. The members will not interfere in the affairs of another country. No member country of the UN will interfere in the affairs of another country. The members should settle disputes by peaceful means. The members should support the UN and help maintain peace across the world. All the member countries should support the UN organization and help maintain peace across the world. So these are the principles for the member countries of the UN. Next is objectives. Objectives of the UN. The main objectives of the UN are to maintain international peace and security. There should be international peace, means between the countries there should be peace and security. There should be no threat. To settle disputes between member countries in a peaceful manner, and if there is any dispute between two countries, it should be settled in a peaceful manner without any fight or war. To develop friendly relations among the nations, to ensure equal rights for all nations. All nations should have equal right, like in our country we have fundamental rights and all citizens have equal rights. In the same way, in UNO, all countries have equal rights. To promote respect for human rights and freedom for all. There should be respect for human rights. Every human being should be respected. Their life should be respected and they should have freedom. To help develop the world economically, culturally, and socially. So these are the objectives of United Nations to develop the world in a better way, to make the world a better place to live in. So that is all for today, dear children. We will continue with main organs of the UN in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.